I think that means we are live. Hello, fellow Majora's Mask fans. Welcome to, I think it's like our fourth restream here at Speed Games Live. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. We got pojolonewolf versus Drooness. Loser's bracket match. Loser of this will be unfortunately out of the event, but winner will go on to play against Vidya James in, I think, will be the loser's semis.
Yep, it looks like we're about to get started.
Good luck, have fun to both of our runners. We did have an Aldola start here today, so like we were mentioning before, Aldola start, kind of annoying, but we'll just have to see what the runners can do with it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much in the tower.
No, I guess not. And both of our runners actually going for the fairy opener here, or at least getting the fairy really early on.
Yeah, I find that if you route that in with Guru for like rushing, because I've been rushing Ranch for, well, I rushed like day 2. Oh, there was something interesting on the roof there.
I mean, we're going to get to see it from most likely both of our runners here.
Oh, 100%.
You're not going to skip this on the, when it's such a simple check to go ahead and grab.
Especially when it's this big.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the finicky nature of this trick. Nice.
Sometimes you'll get up and then you just fall off.
Yep.
It's so rude whenever, especially if you roll and it doesn't give you, and like Link doesn't jump.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pojo finally making it up though.
Drew.
For the bunny hood.
Nice. That's a pretty good substitute for Goron Mask right now.
Yeah, decent early game movement, for sure.
I mean, it's either Deku plus Moon's tier locked or hook locked, but
no one really cares.
No one
We're
really
gonna
cares.
Be doing that out of logic anyways.
The only thing it's nice for is that you can rule out checks.
I mean, it depends on what Postman's game is, I guess.
Yeah. Either way, having the ears is just good, especially with the ear physics.
Just get to zoom around.
Yeah, zoom around and look at the ear physics. Look how much it jiggles.
Getting human fairy here for a early bottle. Okay.
That's a good find.
It's gonna be we're gonna be able to full clear at least the woods early on. Once
Yeah.
we get down to a day 2, do all the early game stuff.
Oh, nice, a 20 rupee. That'd be really good for Tinkle here.
Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, both of our runners grabbed the 5 rupee box in Laundry Pool, so we're definitely gonna be able to purchase the first one.
Yeah. Ooh,
Pojo
that's
misses out on the
unfortunate.
finger jump slash. Maybe they didn't get far enough or jump slash too early there, kind of looks like.
Yeah. I find that's like a little trickier than it looks. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Nothing on the tingle anyway, just 2 pieces apart.
But at least Pojo will have peace of mind knowing that.
Yeah, I mean, no, not really losing too much time. Seen Drooness.
Drooness going for the observatory opener.
I get to take the bomber's hideout chest. Once we get the C up to actually stick,
It looked small.
I will never be able to tell.
Yeah, my eyes aren't the greatest, but...
Seems like both of our runners are going for the observatory opener here today.
Oh, it looked a little bit bigger this time. I don't know, maybe I misspeaked it?
I mean, I guess we'll see whenever our runners find the bomb bag.
Yeah, very true.
Gonna get to check out observatory. Just a hard piece though. Is that good? Sounds good. Alright, so observatory just had a heart piece. Now we're just really waiting around for the business scrub to enter the grotto.
Yep, and probably late, sometime like before the end of this cycle, we'll get the information for that. Because ideally you want to have like a wallet before you go in, because you could just immediately get the item, but...
Ideally, but usually with this observatory opener, if you're going to do it this early, you're going to do the during your Termina Field loop.
Laundry Pool was foolish, by the way, so...
I hate Laundry Pool Foolish. It gives you 1 check of information unless Cafe actually has something, which Cafe doesn't have.
Yep.
It's really annoying to find.
It truly is.
It's almost worse than, like... I mean, it's definitely worse than Akana Castle Foolish But Song, which is truly one check that you can just look at.
Yeah, I know. It's so bad. It's on the same level of, like, in Ocarina of Time, Haunted Wasteland, or Outside Ganon's Castle Foolish. It's just on that level. It's not very good.
I wonder when our runners will start to diverge from each other, both of them with the observatory opener. It might be a while. We might just see Pojo barely trailing behind Drooness for a while here.
Yeah.
When will we find something interesting, too? I mean, all we found is this bunny hood so far, and then just, like, a lot of heart pieces.
The postman blocking the door.
He doing what he do.
Yeah. He's doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Or who knows, maybe Aroma might have something interesting. Because we gotta bump into an item at some point to get the seed going.
Right? Like, the only thing we found so far is Bottle. And it's not on Aroma.
It's not on Aroma. That's unfortunate.
I am so ready to find, like, something in Clocktown being foolish.
Yeah.
East Clocktown Foolish. Let's see it. This is it. It's the one.
Well, we did see that gilded. I think it was a gilded chest. Because I saw a bit of yellow, so it could be something foolish, like, I don't know, Keaton Mask.
Yeah, Don, there are a lot of foolish big chests, but here's another actual big chest that we can get right now.
Well,
shot.
East Clocktown, not foolish.
No,
and that just put
not.
the bunny hood into logic, too.
Yes, it did.
So
that means Postman's game is actually going to be in logic for whenever we actually complete it. So that's fun.
Yep.
Getting to skip out on Guru today. Don't have to double time there. Instead, we can wait a bit longer. Double time outside of Postman's hut, or whatever we want to call it.
Or like in P-Hat Grotto.
I meant to go tonight. I mean, we're going to want to do, you know, the Postman's game, so...
it's available right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it starts at 3 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as soon as he goes into back into his office, that's when it starts.
And we're seeing their first divergence of the run. Pojo going to Termina Field Pillar Grotto with a big gilded.
Aw, that's unfortunate.
Just a heart container, though. Picking up some sticks now for both Dodongos and P-Hat later on if we don't find anything better. And I imagine we're going to be stopping by Road to Akana now that we have that hookshot.
Oh, yeah. Drooness definitely will. Pojo will... Oh, yeah, Pojo got it, too. Forgot how simple that was to get.
Yeah, it was just on the East Clocktown.
Uh-oh, it's nothing, unfortunately.
So, will Pojo head south, or will Pojo do the north loop? It seems like Pojo's starting to head south. We're going to get our Gossip Stone Grotto, though, as well as Business Scrub and some other South Termina Field things along the way.
Yep. And Southern Swamp, Way the Hero. Town Archery dead. Well Lift is dead. Swamp Archery is a bow upgrade, so it's a bow-locked bow.
Nice bow-locked bow. Beautiful.
Truly a classic.
All right, so both archery minigames are dead. Maybe we'll get to use the bow for Honey and Darling, but who knows?
So, yeah, you have to pay the 2 rupees if you, even if you don't do... Oh, Zora Mask on the Scrub.
And there you go. That is really good for both of our runners to... even without the wallet, just get the information that Business Scrub is required on this scene.
Magic.
Can't use the magic for anything just yet. Have to wait for some amount of other items to pair with it.
Yeah, but it's crazy how early in logic that is, too.
It is. We get the hook shot, we get the bunny hood, and that's already in logic, so.
Which is bonkers.
Stump something? Is that why we're pulling out the hook shot here? Maybe?
Oh, it's a small gilded, I think.
Okay.
Oh, there's also a big gilded here too.
Big gilded in the grotto as Drooness goes into Dodongo's
Ooh,
for Deku Mask.
Deku Mask, that's huge.
So that means we already have access to pretty much all of Southern Swamp. The only couple checks we're missing is Picto Box and Land Title Deed. But either one of those, like we could get Land Title Deed on the stump right here.
Yeah.
So it's looking pretty good for the Southern Swamp Wath once we pick up a red potion.
Drooness, oh, that was the letter to Mama. Dodongos were nothing. But that was very clean Dodongos on Drooness' side. No damage, very fast.
Pojo not going for the P-Hat, I guess.
Probably wants to do like Postman and such.
Yeah.
And also probably set up the bank as well with some cash. I mean, you could put about 80 in there. Light arrow chest is dead.
That's a nice hint to get, I guess.
Yeah, though I feel like it's the
any
weakest one because there are still 2 checks behind it.
That's true, yeah. You kind of have to do it anyways.
Yeah, yeah, because unfortunately, and that was Graveyard Night too. Was that like 5 or 6 so far for location hints?
I mean, Graveyard, Light Arrows, Swamp Archery, Town Archery, and I think there was one more in there that... Oh, Left Well.
Left Well, so that's 5.
And then we've had 1 Wath in Southern Swamp, and then we've had 1 Foolish in London.
Yep. Yeah, and with Southern Swamp, we have a pretty good chance of actually getting the Wath item right now.
Yeah, like I said, we're only missing, realistically, access to 3 of the checks in the location, so we have more than half of the available checks at this point in Southern Swamp. So I wouldn't be surprised if we found it right now, or, you know, when we get around to actually doing it.
Yeah, it'll probably be...
It'll be soon, for sure.
Probably be like... I'd say at least after P-Hat Grotto. Because P-Hat Grotto is a pretty good transition to like double timing to like day 2.
Yeah, of course. I could also just see our runners skipping over P-Hat, getting a red potion, and then rushing to Southern Swamp, especially knowing you won't have to do Swamp Archery, and then also getting the free transition in either Road to Southern Swamp Grotto or just Southern Swamp itself, since it does not have a day transition. For whatever reason. Majora's Mask be quirky like that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how some games just are. But I mean, we love them.
Indeed, we do.
For the most part.
All right. Pojo finishing up Sword School. Also got the magic earlier from the Postman's game. And Drooness getting the important information of the Zora Mask on the business scrub. I almost wonder if our Southern Swamp Wath might just be for the wallet. I imagine the wallet, will probably eat up one of our Waths here at some point.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Unless both wallets are accessible in the world at the same time. Like, you don't have a locked wallet, for instance.
Yeah.
In which case,
I feel, though, that it's a pretty good odds with a wallet locked wallet just because of that Zora Mask alone.
Yeah, Zora Mask does lock a lot by itself.
It looks like Pojo is probably going to be going to Southern Swamp here.
Yep, I think this makes a lot of sense, especially with the Wath.
Yeah.
And you can get the free transition in a couple different places like we were just talking about.
And it looked like a bloopy in the tree.
Getting another hint stone here.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That was a repeat.
Repeated Town Archery.
Okay, and it wasn't a bloopy, it was a piece of heart, but, I mean...
I also admit, I could easily see both of our runners going ranch after doing all of this south stuff.
Oh, 100%. There's 4 hints.
There's 5 hint stones in there, and we're missing 4 Waths and 2 Foolishes. That's like perfect ranch hints.
And it looks like we're getting more divergence. Drooness is going to be doing P-Hat here, and probably be doing a couple of ranch stuff.
I imagine we'll see Drooness probably do P-Hat, maybe do...
Horse race.
Yeah, maybe do horse race, and that'll probably be it for now. You don't really want to skip out on that southern...
Oh yeah, 100%. Nah, it's just setting up the owl, because if you could just warp there, it's a pretty nice deal. And you could also get Tingle here too.
You can.
Because
we have that hook shot.
Yeah.
And we have, actually we have access to day 3 Honey and Darling.
Yeah.
with Deku bubbles.
It truly is a thing. Snowhead Templeway the Hero, that is number 2.
I'm a fan of that. Well, I guess I won't be a fan of that if the Song of Soaring tablet ends up being Goron Lullaby, but otherwise, I'm a fan of that hint. I never like these super early hints about like Termina Field, East Clocktown, just because you're gonna full clear them anyways.
Yeah, but that was Snowhead, so.
What was that hint that we just saw from Drooness? Was that a repeated one? I don't know.
Oh shoot, I did not get the best of look at it, but this time, okay, it's just. Oh wait, that was second magic on Tingle. But
Alrighty.
also still hook locked.
So, I mean, neither magic can be Woth anymore, so if we ever get, like, a West Clocktown Woth, it's not going to be for the magic.
Yeah, there's, what, Bank basically left.
I mean, Bank, there's Kamaro Mask as well later on.
Oh, there's the wallet.
And that's in Daisy Woods, I think.
Yeah.
So, easily could be our Woth.
Oh, 100%.
Just depending where the other wallet is, of course.
Yeah. But I have a good feeling it's probably that.
Oh, most certainly.
Zora Mask locks so much.
Now, I guess the real question is, would you rather take the boat across into Deku Palace and, like, the back of Southern Swamp, or go pick up the Zora Mask so you can just cross through the poison water yourself?
Zora Mask.
I don't know. I mean, like, you have to commit 2 sores to it, I guess. Well, I guess
The
in
thing
this
is,
scenario,
too,
only
is
have to
then you
commit
don't have
1
to come
sore.
back for it later, and there's also another candidate there with those ice arrows.
Well, I mean, the ice arrows are 100% Woth. I mean, obviously, there's not 2 copies of ice arrows anywhere, so at the very least, we know for sure that the Southern Swamp Woth has been fulfilled, even if we find another wallet somewhere else.
Yep. And they got Chateau Romani at some point. I think that might have been in the grotto?
No, in the grotto was the wallet. Or you mean Road to Southern Swamp?
Yeah, Road to Southern Swamp. That or it was Tingle.
I think it was in the grotto, because I don't think I saw Pojo buy anything from the Tingle.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, we'll get to see from Drooness, of course, but...
Yeah. I think it was the grotto, but yeah. That is a good find for that, the wallet.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can definitely sell the Chateau if you have good time of day.
Obviously, we don't right now, but that's not a big deal.
We have enough. I think we have enough money, depending on how you want to play it.
Okay,
like,
yeah, this was
Pojo,
the Chateau Romani here.
I imagine Pojo is coming back for the Zora Mask, and we're going to be grabbing probably the 40 rupees on top of the pillar.
Yeah.
Because Pojo already grabbed the 40 rupees from the tree earlier in the cycle.
Which means he's also going to have to try and find a 5er in the grass somewhere.
Indeed.
That's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
I mean, I guess, you know, he could have... one thing he could have done was the targets above Honey and Darling have some rupees in them, so you could have shot them with the hook shot. But just trying to find them in the grass
usually
is fine.
some money in the grass, so you don't have to worry too much. And if you kill a heart choo-choo when you have full health, it always gives money.
Just trying to find some in the grass, though.
Oh, nice. Very simple.
Just enough. Well, I guess 102, but...
But, I mean... Nah. Because then you could just grab some of the money in the maze for beans.
Yeah.
Because having beans is just super nice for that.
I mean, you definitely want to purchase at least 1 Bean Man if you don't have any beans.
Yeah.
Just so you can unlock the purchase later on from the Southern Swamp Deku Scrub, or Business Scrub. And there is the Zora Mask for Pojo. I imagine we're going to be heading back to Southern Swamp now in order to finish up both, you know, Southern Swamp, Woodfall, and Deku Palace. Just get all of that squared out of the way so we hopefully never have to come back to this region.
Yep. And this is a good time to do it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's nothing better to really be doing right now. I mean, we have all the items you really could want, other than maybe, like, Goron or a bomb bag in order to get past, like, get over top of some of the walls in Deku Palace. But, you know, you take what you can get in this scenario.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we got bomb chews. Because unlike in OT, you actually need the bomb bag to use them.
Yep, so until we find an actual bomb bag, we won't be able to put those to any use. Which is why you'd really never see people in MM actually use bomb shoes.
Yeah. Other than the occasional stone tower setup I've seen. Because you can tell the size of the chests based on like the explosions and like where the sound comes from.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I was looking at the setup and it's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, that sounds pretty wild.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting Pojo to dip into Deku Palace here. I would definitely say at this point, I like Pojo's position more than I like Drooness's. I know Drooness has done P-Hat and done, you know, gotten the ranch
statue. Yeah.
in Milk Road, but I don't know how much weight that holds at the moment. I mean, you're most likely Pojo's gonna do that eventually, but maybe they'll be able to snipe like a Goron mask before heading down that way.
True. You never know. Like, for all we know, Goron mask could be just not very well placed.
We'll just have to wait and find out. I mean, we definitely need it at some point in the seed. We don't have goat remains, so.
Yeah. Well, even without goat remains, it's nice to have.
Oh, yeah, of course. You never want to miss out on Goron.
I mean, it is possible in these settings to have Goron on the moon.
Yeah, I mean, if you get goat remains, you don't strictly need it. It does, though, lock 2 songs and a good variety of checks here and there.
Oh, no.
A gold dust.
And we still don't have the last location hint.
I mean, we definitely won't be turning that in this cycle. I mean, not definitely. There's a chance we're going to find a bow and a way to melt the ice in for Smithy too, but
I
don't
sincerely
really
doubt it.
Yeah, especially when we were mentioning that it's probably pretty likely that our runners are going to end up going ranch after going south here, just to try to round off the rest of the hints that we don't have.
Yeah. And the thing, too, to consider is that it is one of our location hints, so if we find it and it says it's junk, then, well... But if it is required, then keeping note of that is fine. It's not like the worst thing. It's not, you know, a horrible search for it. It's just not a great place for it either.
It's not great, and Drooness, unfortunately, getting thrown out of Deku Palace once.
Oh, that's a Keton mask.
I mean, we're definitely not going to skip it.
Yeah, because we don't have Milk Road or any of those places. Foolish. Like, Mountain Village, Foolish doesn't matter too much with Keton, because it could just be locked behind the springtime. It could lock springtime. But, like, it definitely matters a lot more. And, the fun old times of D-pad shenaniganry.
Yeah, just trying to click the right button. Sometimes it really just does not want to.
Yeah, I know that feeling all too well.
I don't think anyone who's ran Majora's Mask doesn't know that feeling.
It also happens in OT.
Alright, we're getting up into the song. Pojo waiting a pretty long time to actually make that fly. You can do that a lot earlier.
Managed to get himself up there. And Song of Storms.
Alright, I mean, not required by any means.
Yeah.
Especially since we already have bottles. We're not going to need storms necessarily.
Like, unless Pamela's hinted to being required, then yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing.
Only thing Storms is actually used for is Pamela. I don't think you can do what he just tried to do, but what Pojo just tried to do, falling into the poison swamp there.
Yeah. But in my last couple of seeds, Crying Goron has had the Song of Storms instead. Let's just say that it's very appropriate that it's on him.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, New Wave.
I mean, we can enter GBT.
Yeah, we can. We
Now,
can't beat it yet. We just need a bow.
Well, we need... Oh, yeah, because we have the ice arrows already.
Yeah.
And logically,
Logically, we need to fire arrows.
No one cares about that.
Yeah.
a big chest in Woodfall. All right,
Well,
so the wallet, not waff.
Yeah, wallet, not waff.
Ice arrows, definitely the waff
Yep.
in Southern Swamp. You know, it could also be waff for the new wave. Just depends if we see anything in GBT. But I imagine our runners aren't going to be
too eager to doing that right now,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty certain it's just ice arrows.
Oh, sure, certainly.
It's just new wave is real. Oh, that's another big chest in the back of Woodfall there.
All right, not going to say no to that. And then we'll probably head out of here, start doing some ranch.
Yep, no need to hit the owl statue this time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it had like...
If it was a small guild in for one of the title deeds.
Yeah, then you definitely would.
Or if this was like the gold dust, but we've already found that. But
Yeah.
I guess might as well be safe.
Yeah.
In case.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Just a heart container. So we'll go ahead, probably make our way over to ranch. Hopefully clear up some more direction in our Watts hints and foolish hints.
Yep, because we do need that. The Snowhead Temple Waff was in the ranch area, so Pojo will definitely be grabbing that at some point, but not immediately, because it looks like he's going to be going to the water chest here. Unfortunately, it was dead.
Yeah, it seems like we're actually going to be doing an entire west entry instead of heading to ranch just yet. I imagine maybe
I mean, with
Pojo
that
is
Zora
just
mask, you can set up a lot of things more easily.
Yeah, without bombs, it's kind of annoying because you're isolating the Zoe Grotto here. If we go Zora Cape side, you're probably going to be isolating the Zora Cape Grotto as well.
As Biobaba.
Oh, yeah, Biobaba Grotto. That was one of them. So yeah, Zora Cape Grotto and Biobaba Grotto are both going to be isolated here without bombs, unless we just are getting the owl statue and leaving.
Yeah, owl statues is not a bad plan, and we can get the fish here too.
It is a big gilded chest in this grotto as well.
Yeah. Let's see. Blast mask.
All right, so at the very least, we can full clear out Zora Cape now.
Yep.
Not ideally, because we don't have a bow to peek the like, so we will have to swim down as Zora.
Well, we can't drown out anyway or void out anyway as Goron, so...
Yeah, so we're going to have a really slow time doing the like. But I imagine we'll probably see a full clear of Zora Cape anyways.
Yeah. Looks like Drooness is going to sell that gold dust and probably the Romani milk, Chateau Romani as well.
I'm kind of surprised we're selling both of them. You definitely don't need this much money. Bank 2 is not in these settings.
Nope.
So
but it is nice to have the extra cash, as then you just go to the bank instead.
Of course. I imagine we're going to be getting bank 1 here finally.
Oh, 100%. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Just a crying mask, and nothing on Labfish either. We're going to get to see at least a couple more checks, or at least
But it looks like Drew is
Pojo's
setting
side.
up for getting that Zora mask here.
Makes complete sense. Popping the Tingle Balloon and then hitting the owl statue. Oh, talking to it accidentally?
Yeah. The forgiving range on Gossip Stones also made the owl statue's forgiving range way more.
Ooh, a little powder keg?
Yeah.
So now that honestly might push our runners even further away from doing ranch just yet.
Oh, goodness.
I mean,
yeah.
I could see Drooness actually double timing right here in the business scrub grotto and then going to ranch, but it might be it might be at least a little bit longer for Pojo to do ranch, just because if we get Goron mask, we're gonna have to go to ranch anyways to fulfill the powder keg.
Well, it looks like Drooness is going to be going to, I want to say, west.
Most likely, especially because they didn't
Oh,
double
no.
time.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, they're going west.
Yeah. I was just thrown off a little bit.
I guess they had to go down the slope.
Yeah.
And we are seeing the full Zor Cape.
Snowhead Temple, that's the second copy right there.
Repeated walk.
So Drooness will also get his blast mask.
Mm-hmm. And the powder keg off of the Tingle.
Yeah, which might tempt him away as well.
I would hope one of our runners does it soon. I mean, even doing it before West might have been a good decision, just to see, like, you know, maybe we get a Zora Cape Foolish here, and then both of our runners are just wasting time.
Yeah. Because we found nothing so far
Yeah.
in Zora Cape.
Still 2 more checks to go, but
There's just not a lot left. And it could easily be hinted Foolish if it actually is.
or grabbing out like a Pinnacle Rock Foolish or one of the Pirates Fortress Foolishes would be nice as well in this scenario. Except for Sewers, of course, because we don't have Goron. But
yeah, but it is nice having Sewers Foolish, because then you don't have to go back for it.
you could do that? That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought you always had to go back to the first one. That's so nice, though.
Shenanigan really ensues.
We got a small gilded chest.
And it is the room key.
It'll be nice to turn in night 3 with
the employee
staff
room. Yeah, we can do that at the same time. So tentative on whether it is Foolish then.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Ranch after we do Zora Hall? I don't know. But
well, we don't know.
A lot of the scene has been just Drooness following in Pojo's footsteps, or the other way around, just depending on the time. Not a lot of divergence so far. They've kind of met back up with each other after the minor opener, and I mean, the seed has there hasn't been much decision making. Best plays have just been do all of South and then grab the Zora Mask, or grab the Zora Mask somewhere in the middle and then do the rest of South. And then both of our runners ended up going West here, so.
Alrighty. That's a Romani mask. So
not gonna need that.
Not gonna need that unless, again, with the sound check location hint, but we are still missing one, and we don't know what it is quite yet.
I was pretty sure sound check wasn't in Blitz.
It is, but it is a location one. I think so.
I was imagining it wasn't because most of the things that you have to wait at like nighttime for are junked.
True.
So I was just classing it as one of those as well. We're getting Evan here as well. Just a purple rupee though, nothing
paying his
fancy.
royalties. Properly paying his royalties this time around.
So really 2 options for Pojo on where to go, and the decision has been made to go back to Clocktown. I imagine we'll be going P-Hat into Ranch because of that.
Yeah, very much a possibility. We don't have a lot of access. Oh, we're also going to be seeing how wholesome he's going to be today with his questioning. Because he has a few creepy questions that I would consider under animal control for him. Ooh, letter to cafe, unfortunately not very useful.
Nope, we do know Laundry Pool is foolish, and also we were able to peek that it was bad. That cafe was bad, so not going to need that letter to cafe anytime soon.
And we are getting a Deku Playground, which is also one of our location hints.
At this point, though, already seeing 5 out of 6 of them, it's a lot safer to go for these.
Especially day 2 Deku Playground. It's basically just do this.
Yep, it's just either pull out the ocarina or constantly switch.
Pulling out the
transformation
ocarina is
masks.
much faster. It also is way safer on the eyes.
Yes.
And Drooness is on day 3 now.
So maybe they'll be going ranch soon. I just want to see someone go ranch. I want to get the rest of these hints so I can start thinking about where to go next.
That is absolutely fair. All right. We'll see if it was worth it. Couples mask.
We'll have to wait a bit longer to figure out if it was worth it.
Yeah, especially in Pojo's case, because he's going to have to set it to day 3.
Perfect time to go to ranch.
Truly.
And
even use that to burn some of that time.
Yeah,
but it is now time for the Fox.
The quiz.
The quiz.
Put on your quiz hats, everyone. It's time. Oh. Kulu Limpa not selected. Gonna have to go to ranch now. Right,
Yeah.
Pojo?
Oh, who knows? That might be the maybe that's Keaton's way of leading you over.
Drooness also not going to ranch, instead opting to head over into East Clocktown. Make
Probably
it
hoping
free.
for Goron masks that they can do.
Oh yeah.
So they can get the song at the same time as they do the hints.
I'm sure they are, but
Unfortunately, we don't know if we need Goron mask like before. If we need to go into ranch before then, because we could have a case that the Goron mask is in or locked behind. And, well, it's definitely one of those things that can curse runners. Looks like the Pojo's going back in, so it was indeed a big chest.
I will say I do think I disagree with Pojo here for not going to day 3 before starting Bomber Kids, especially to try and start wasting time so that you can actually do the couples mask check.
Yeah, I agree. So it would have been a great time to kind of burn that time and then use this as well as a means of, like, setting up the mayor's office. Oh, my goodness.
Nice bomb bag.
It's actually surprising how often it likes to be there. And that is the Great Fairy Sword on the tower.
That's
so that is extra DPS, which is always appreciated.
Indeed. You never love doing Kokiri Sword Majora. And if we don't find FD, Great Fairy Sword is a great second.
Yeah. No, looks like Drooness will also be getting the bomb bag.
I mean, not going to miss out on that big gilded chest for sure.
Which will make Stone Tower Temple really nice to do. So no complaints.
Bomb bag does just help with a lot of the smaller things that Blast Mask some players can struggle with.
Yeah, like long jumps are just slightly trickier.
Long jumps, recoil flips.
I find recoil flips are a little bit faster with Blast Mask.
I mean, they're faster, but I can like, at least personally, I can never get a good recoil flip from the Blast Mask. Like, I can never get the recoil flip in the first room of GBT.
Oh, I got that.
The red turnkey. I am so bad at doing that with the Blast Mask.
I get that pretty consistently.
I have a much easier time timing a bomb than I do a Blast Mask.
But Drooness also just reset the cycle here, so...
So I will say, if it is ending up that our progression is somewhere ranch, or ranch provides any valuable information, it's going to be a while before Drooness gets back there.
And we have bombers on Pojo's side.
It's not even like we have a whole lot of checks left.
And unfortunately, they were just $50, so Drooness will be just getting 50 from them. But, yeah, the only thing that Pojo has right now over Drooness is that couples mask.
I mean, of course, you know, Pojo has done a couple of these other shorter checks, or a couple of these other things. Already completing Bomber Kids.
Termina Field, Way of the Hero, wowee.
Hooray! I mean, what did we find there, though, actually?
Zormask.
True. We did find that there. mean, we do still have Bio Baba Grotto that we can do now with the bombs.
Yeah.
Oh, the first time Pojo's coming over to do...
Dongos, yeah. Also, we are getting Keton Mask as well on Drew's side.
Hopefully, at least. Hopefully Drooness doesn't mess it up as well.
All right.
So far, so good. Cooking. Grasshopper, final question.
Keton being very, very safe today.
And unfortunately not providing us with anything useful. Just
Yeah.
another piece of art.
And it looks like we are going into Biobaba Grotto.
Makes a lot of sense here. You're already in Terminate Field. You might
And
as
you know
well.
it's Wath now.
Potentially.
Because, well, he knows that the location is, like, Termina Field itself is Wath, is not whether this is Wath.
And at the same time, we're getting a Honey and Darling through Bomb Chews.
Oh, that's a captain's hat.
That'll be nice. Luckily, Pojo is still on Night
2. Yeah.
So we're going to be able to go ahead and full clear, I guess, except for Captain Kita.
But you can peek that, thankfully, so it's not a big deal. So, yeah, I would definitely just rush Graveyard here then. But, yeah. And that gives us some song information, too. I think here he's just going to go for Bank 1 because he's not done it quite yet.
Just a silver rupee on Honey and Darling. Nothing too exciting there. And Pojo getting their crying mask.
Yep.
So yeah, I have to imagine at this point, Pojo just goes ahead.
Oh
and
my
does the
goodness, did you
captain's
see
hat.
that?
Oh, he got him in the box.
He got him in the box.
Let's go.
My apologies, I had to point that out because it was funny.
Dude, you gotta point out the box.
Yeah.
The box is great when you trap the kid in the box.
Anyways.
Or I guess when he gets in the box voluntarily.
Yeah. Anyways, it looks like, yeah, we are going to the graveyard. Epona's going to be taking her sweet time, probably running into something.
Oh, yep, right behind the pillar.
She does this in every Zelda game she's appeared in.
It's so perfect.
Like,
No flaws.
in Ocarina of Time, she loves to run into the lab building in Lake Hylia. In Twilight Princess, she loves to run into stuff in Lanayru Fields. She truly is like a remarkable specimen. Great Bay Coast Way of the Hero.
Have we found anything there? Labfish wasn't anything. There was a big gilded, I think, in the grotto.
Blast Mask, I think it was.
Oh, true. And the bomb bag was bomb locked.
Yeah.
So maybe there's something
And
in
there's
Grave Grotto.
okay.
Maybe there's something
Powder
to
Keg as
do
well,
Grave.
potentially,
Oh,
because
yep.
but it would have to. Oh, Kita's something big. But for Powder Keg to be Wath, it would have to lock Akana access.
We do have a big gilded chest here. If this is something, that blast mask could have been the Wath. And it's a bow.
The bow. Nice.
So, for now at least, if we don't find any other explosive, that blast mask was Wath.
Yeah.
Because it locked the bomb bag in the bomber sewer.
It also locks the captain's hat.
It does, yeah.
Of course, if we find another bomb bag, then
If we find non-bomb locked bombs, which at this point
is really unlikely.
we're really looking at like Pirate's Fortress.
Pirate's
for that to be the
Fortress
case. Pinnacle
and
Rock.
like one check in Ranch.
And I mean, we are getting Pirate's Fortress from Drooness' side.
Well, it's exterior.
Might have an exterior Foolish somewhere in Ranch. Who knows? We're still missing 2 Wath hints and 2 Foolish hints at this point.
But yeah, like for Blitz settings, I've started doing like rushing Ranch, and it's helped quite a bit because those hints are super powerful.
Oh, For sure.
Like,
At least depending on what they are. They can be most of the time.
but like statistically, 5 hints is it's just about as powerful as you know, the grotto hints, and you can usually route those in on your way to ranch too. So you're going in with effectively like 9 rolls for hints.
Oh yeah. You can get a lot of gossip zones if you just do Termina Field
And then there's a
and
2
ranch.
there's like 3 that you could theoretically do on your way there too. So that's a lot of gossip stones. That's definitely worth it. Like, sure, you might probably get a lot of doubles, but those doubles could be very valuable.
Do you have a small gilded chest for another
Bean.
No one needs a second bean. Come on. We're getting a song check here, though. Even Sonata would be helpful to go ahead and do Captain Kita now. So
Yeah.
really anything except healing would be of value.
Healing would get us Macau,
I
but
mean, like,
that's
it would
about
get us
it.
something, but we don't know if Macau is... You know, we can't peek Macau. Unfortunately.
Could you imagine if you could actually see what Macau drops, like, by the item on his face?
Does Pojo not have Great Fairy Sword?
No.
Where was it?
It was South Clocktown Tower.
Oh, right. And Pojo's only now on J3.
Yep. So unfortunately for him, he had to do that with the Kokiri sword.
I mean, he could have pulled out the bow and that
There's
would have been
Elegy.
faster, but... So that is 2 out of 4 required songs at this point. Just need Goron Lullaby and Oath to Order. And,
Yep.
you know, finding Goron might just do it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That'll basically give us, like, 3 song checks. Oh, you know what? We can complete GBT now.
Oh, there was a Picto Box in Interior.
Oh.
But yeah, we can complete Great Bay Temple.
Now that we have that bow, we, not a logical completion of Great Bay Temple, but again, fire arrows easily skippable
Yeah.
in the dungeon, so not going to need them yet. We'll need them for Snowhead, of course, but
And also, you do get, like, the only risk of this is just you'll have to recycle if you want to check, like, the stage lights.
oh yeah, but that's fine.
It's not a big
we're
deal.
still on first cycle. We're gonna be ending cycle soon-ish, anyways. GBT is also a really nice dungeon to do first. The only thing is Pojo still does not have the Great Fairy Sword, so that's going to make Wart a lot more annoying.
Unless you should just skip it.
I mean, you can skip it, definitely. I
It'd
don't
be
know.
a pretty big gamble, but
Yeah, I don't know if
Well,
you should.
it is a location hint. All of the arrow chests are location hints in these settings, so if you find all the location hints, you can actually just skip them.
Unfortunately, we only have. Oh no, that's not true. They're classed as sometimes hints.
Yeah,
so
but
they're
like
not
it.
all junked. Once you find all 6.
No. Okay.
Yeah. They're not classed as always hints like the always hints work in standard.
Yeah.
So even if you find all 6, the others are still up for grabs.
But we are taking a picture of Tingle. We're going to be bringing it to his dad.
Potential Southern Swamp Wath. I mean, of course, we've already found the ice arrows
Yeah.
and New Wave. I mean, we'll get to see whether the New Wave actually leads to anything here, but we'll have to. I mean, Picto Box just as cool.
It will be kind of annoying, like, going through Great Bay Temple without Goron Mask, because the Void Out is so good.
It is very good in Great Bay Temple.
Well, that's nothing.
Picto Box not giving us anything. Pojo taking a dip? Not going
Oh,
for the...
he's not going for the full clear yet.
Interesting. I wonder why he's not going across. Or maybe it was an accident and he was just trying to play it off. I don't know, but he very deliberately went back into the Zora Mask, so... Not 100% sure what's going on right now. Maybe he knows a cool route that he's planning on doing. Maybe he's doing that turnkey last so that the water will flip at a good time. I don't know.
Well, part of it, too, is just that lack of Oh, right, because he won't be able to set it. If he sets it, he won't be able to void out, so he has to go back. So, yeah, this is probably better here.
I mean, I'm curious to see where he's going to do, but we are getting it now. Why are we not killing those? What is happening? Why? Why are you not getting that chest? What? Is he forgetting what settings he's playing? He just skipped that. He just skipped killing those, killing the Beelzebub in there?
That could be very unfortunate. Okay, that's bit attack mastery.
That could be. Well, I'm so confused why he skipped that. He must just be forgetting that that exists. 100%. There's no way you.
It's because you don't see it in standard.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things with Blitz. You really got to keep up on those.
Yeah, like it's in
really
scrubs as well.
Where the chest berries are.
It's also in Blitz, like in scrubs as well. So
we're getting a Pinnacle Rock now from Drooness. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. It might be a very long time before Drooness actually ends up doing Bio Baba Grotto back in Terminus Field.
yeah, it really is.
Man, Pojo's skipping a lot here. He's also skipping Wart. I mean, sure. It's gonna really come back to bite him though if any of this stuff actually ends up being.
Yeah, because going back in for a second dip is horrible.
Oh yeah.
Even leaving is awful.
Yeah, leaving GBT is really annoying. We're gonna get to see if there's anything in Pinnacle Rock though, and if there is, that'll be pretty good for Drooness.
It looked like I didn't get a good look. Yeah, it was a brown chest. Yeah, there's a draw distance for that is a little bit on the trickier side for the bottom one.
Oh, Pojo staying up. Big gilded chest. Oh no, that's
it's
small,
a
sorry.
trade. It's a trade item.
Mountain Title Deed. Can't turn that in without Goron.
Oh, there's another one. Actually, oh my goodness. Lemon.
Lemon's Mask we have.
Yes.
Not, haven't been to Ranch yet, so maybe that'll push someone to go there, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, it's more enticing now, especially if you do the blind gamble for a dog race.
Yeah, just try to full clear it except for the song.
Yeah.
That'll always be funny.
I mean, the last couple of times I did doggy race, I actually got something when I did a blind gamble.
I mean, maybe it'll work out this time, but I think we're getting a Bio Baba Grotto de-isolation here from Drooness for that Captain's Hat, and I imagine they'll be
in graveyard very soon.
Yeah.
Yep. This is the time to do it.
Unfortunately for Drooness, they didn't really get anything off the PFPR play. Not really a whole lot.
Oh, they got like an extra bottle.
Nothing important though, so really just time waster. Just some filler.
And very nice getting it on the lily pads there.
Yeah, pretty fortunate.
But yeah, if we need something like on the Bio Baba chests for Stray Fairies, that could be pretty bad for Pojo.
I'm almost curious if, like, I'm so curious if he's just forgetting that chest exists. I've done that in like Snow Temple before.
Like
where I
Warts is a
chest.
pretty reasonable skip.
Yeah.
Like it's a long time. It's horrible to try fighting him with
especially with Kokiri Sword.
With Kokiri Sword.
But yeah, it must just be forgetting that that's a chest fairy. I mean, I'll try to remember and bring it up, even if it's not important. But
yeah.
Not going for these chests either?
So,
What?
for this one, it's actually wait, no Goron mask.
What?
I think he's just Probably this one is more of the setting of Void Out Point, because you could get Goron Mask in here.
I guess so, yeah.
I'm not going to say it's a guarantee because, well, I don't know yet. But a Void Out Point would be pretty advantageous right now. But oh my goodness.
Right.
That is something.
We got a gilded chest. I think it's just small gilded though, so.
Yeah, it looks like you'll have to reset the room. Oh goodness.
Deed.
And that's before logically required. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Nope.
He's gonna have to like exit the room and then go back in.
Yeah.
But good luck with that.
Gonna have to soar back. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
And that's why you can't route it that way, I guess.
To be fair, it is genuinely difficult to route that room without fire arrows.
I mean, so what I like doing is I'll ride the platform up and then go across the room while the gear is still spinning to peek the chest that we just hookshot to. And then when I'm across, I just freeze it. I kind of do the room vanilla, honestly, whenever I don't have anything.
Like no Goron Mask, yeah, and no fire arrows. Yeah, that's understandable.
Drooness picking up their bow, though, from the grave. So kind of catching back up. I mean, you know, catching.
Bow was like in the grotto specifically, so yeah, that will be grabbed with probably a Kita peak.
And now we're getting what we know to be elegy grab.
Yep.
And I imagine with that bow as well, Drooness will also be headed over to GBT.
Ooh. That is a little bit unfortunate.
Going for the backup, though, on Pojo's side.
Yeah, this trick is always really nice to pull off.
It is. I think a lot of the tricks in GBT are, like, really satisfying.
Oh, 100%.
You know, GBT, not being able to skip a lot of it, does just lead to a lot of really cool tricks coming out of it. It's a lot of fun. If you actually can pull them off.
Yep. Especially on this pillar, if you can just do Zora, like, without ever changing masks. Like, if you can get it first try, it is insane how fast it is, but it is so tricky.
I hate trying to do that jump as Zora. I've never done it.
I get it sometimes.
I can't even do it when I set up as Deku. I find it so annoying.
Yeah, because you gotta have you gotta have an extra bit of momentum from the roll to get over to that platform, but you also need the right angle. Yeah, it is a very tricky trick, but is definitely worth it if you can get it, because it looks slick.
I wonder, where are we going now from Drooness's point of view? Oh, getting shut out.
Oh my goodness.
Coming out during the shift change.
Yep.
Getting some dances.
Of course. I mean,
might as well. Got nothing better to do. I don't really know what we're doing here. Maybe we're. Maybe this is for North, and we're setting up Scarecrow's song, but I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Oh, for Zoe Grotto.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable with the fish walk, this is the logical way of doing Zoe Grotto.
Yeah. Plus, you can also kind of do that for, you know, Clifford or the Great Bay Ledge.
Of course.
Georg was that close to getting to Pojo. But it's actually crazy just how much magic these two both have.
Double magic is just that good.
Yeah.
Now, crucially here, Drooness is not choosing to go to Great Bay Temple just yet. Instead, deciding to head north, which is definitely an interesting decision. Maybe valuing north without Goron as better than GBT without Goron. Kind of surprised by that decision.
Yeah, and for all we know, Goron could just be in Biobaba Grotto and both of them miss it.
The Biobaba on the in GBT.
Yeah,
you mean?
yeah.
That would be really unfortunate.
Great Bay Temple Way of the Hero.
Oh my goodness! And we found nothing in here from Pojo's side.
Oh,
we found
no.
land title deed.
Yep. So that might be the thing. And it's not even fire arrow locked either.
No, it's not. It was early enough.
Because only the teeter-totter room right at the very end is.
Yep.
Song of Healing. Oh, no.
Okay. I mean, I guess we'll go to Macau. I will tell you right now, Pojo is not going to like the Great Bay Temple waff hint.
Yeah. Drooness having that information is actually enormous right now.
I mean, I really need to see both what's on Macau and what's on this land title deed to really determine how screwed Pojo is.
Well, I don't think it can be healing unless it locks the other two dungeons.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If this gave us Goron,
I'd also have to lock Sonata too.
Yes. I think at this point, if like Macau was Goron, there's a pretty good chance it locks the rest of our
Oh,
stuff.
100% would. Because that would give us like songs, probably access to like other things. It's crazy how much it would block.
And after seeing that GBT waff hint, Drooness is making the decision to head into GBT now. Hopefully, we'll be seeing those 2 checks that Pojo did not do in hopes of finding the actual waff item, if it's not land title deed or healing.
Yeah, because Drew is going into that with the advantage of it knowing it's waff. Which is pretty big. Of course, for all we know, it could just be, oh no.
Mirror
Oh
shield.
my goodness.
Well, I mean...
Oh, Pojo didn't do this either? Because this is also a stray fairy.
No, Pojo did do this, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because this, like, some of these stray fairies are, like, kind of annoying.
So, interestingly though, Mirror Shield can't really lock all of our dungeons, probably.
It could lock,
I mean, there's a chance it locks the rest of our dungeons, I guess.
It could just lock Oath, for all we know.
Well, then it wouldn't be the waff.
Well, maybe it's not the waff.
Yeah, maybe it's not, right? Maybe we're still looking at this land title deed.
Yeah, there's plenty of... We still have plenty of, like, real estate to work with this waff. Because we still have, like, 2 checks that weren't even peaked.
Yep.
So...
I mean, I guess we could even see this scenario where somehow this Mirror Shield does lock the rest of our dungeons by being, like, light arrows in Stone Tower Temple. I guess that's possible as well.
Also, that's the other... Oh, that was where the other copy of that was. And I think... Okay, yeah. Drooness is setting up. So he's going to do the red turnkey here.
I imagine we'll see...
I thought he was going to take advantage of the dive, but... Because if you do that whole cutscene, it still moves it. And moves Link along with it. And he just goes all the way to the bottom. Not as especially practical, just because the next place you want to be is actually above.
Yeah, so...
This is a shame, too, because it's actually a pretty cool trick.
It is pretty neat, but not very useful. Oh, that's right, we had the mountain title deed.
Yeah, but we kind of need a Goron mask to...
Just a little bit. You know, only kind of required to turn in.
Yeah, because apparently humans cannot live on the mountains either.
No, that would be impossible. It's too cold. It could.
I mean, the Gorons are already freezing enough as it is. I mean, if you remember the story, like for Snowhead, they're basically struggling through like basically a brutal blizzard. And they're made out of rock. Imagine the humans.
it'd be done for.
Absolutely. They wouldn't even, well, they could be cooked, but it'd be like freezer burn.
Pojo jumping into the water, unfortunately. Having to wait a little bit longer to get into PFI.
Yeah.
And hopefully, we're going to see Drooness now do this chest fairy so that we can actually figure out if Pojo is screwed.
Yeah.
Like, Pojo most likely will go back for Wart, but I don't think they're going to remember that this exists.
Yeah, this is one of those ones that will throw you off. But an easy way to remember it is for all the chest fairies, they're still on the map. Oh, that's big.
Oh.
Oh no. This is not good. If it is something we need, like if this is Goron or...
Okay.
Okay, this is not too bad.
Pojo, I mean, it's not bad at all. You know, we already have a bow. So Pojo does not need to remember that that check exists. The real question now is whether Wart is going to be required. Will Pojo have to come back into Great Bay Temple at some point? Or is one of the items we already found the Waff?
Yeah, well, we'll have to find out with Wart. Because
there's no
everything
way.
else, like... Because it'd be either healing or land title deed otherwise.
Or Mountain Title Deed.
Mountain title deed, but...
One of those
It's
three.
going to be tricky to find that Goron mask.
I mean, yeah, but...
Because we still haven't found it yet.
It's definitely not impossible that, you know, we find Goron somewhere and then, like, lights or fires are on it.
Oh, yeah, that Octorok had other plans.
Very rude.
Very, very rude indeed.
Oh, taking a little dip.
May as well just use the platform he provided.
Yep.
It's the best thing he did all day. Oh, yep.
No, you don't want to be you do not want to be a Zora for this.
Yeah, Zora does not like gripping ice.
There's really no need to be a Zora for that, because you're going to go back human anyway to do Wart.
Yeah, and Drooness does have the Great Fairy Sword, but...
Oh, are we not doing Wart? No, Wart is crazy.
With it being Wath, well, yeah.
What? No Wart? That's wild here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. With it being Wath, with Great Fairy Sword, how are we not doing Wart? I'm stunned.
We still haven't seen what's on land title deed either.
I mean, I imagine Pojo will be going there shortly after PF, especially because they got the Picto as well.
Yeah, get them both at the same time. It's a smart strat here.
I'm gonna laugh if it ends up being on Wart. Goron on Wart.
Yep,
Oh my
and
God.
both of them just take last locationing to it.
Seriously, like, I'm going insane. Like, I get skipping Wart with just Kokiri's sword. Skipping Wart when you have Great Fairies is
And with
a
bombs
decision.
too.
But skipping Wart when it's Waff location and you have Great Fairies is...
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, like, who knows? Maybe it was the play we needed to see. Because for all we know, it could just be a rupee, but we have no idea.
I want to see Pojo or Drooness, when they complete it, turn in the land title deed.
I could see Drooness doing that pretty soon after Macau.
We're getting a Scarecrow song on Pojo's side as well now. I imagine that means Pojo is now going to go north and find that Great Bay Temple Waffin, and then maybe rush the land title deed. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll have to find out. Pojo's probably going to get that great... Oh, no, he's not even going to grab that. Oh, yeah, he just saw it now. He's going to grab that Great Fairy Sword right here.
Yeah, I think that is why he didn't immediately just go out West Clocktown and instead went back here. Oh, you know what? It's probably also to check the room key and
Yeah.
the
And
staff room.
Ooh, Iceless not playing very nice for both of our runners today.
I don't think Drooness has checked this room either, right? Like, how is Drooness? Because Drooness is about to do the exact same thing. They're going to freeze the pillar and then have to get the land title deed and then not be able to reset the room.
Yeah.
They're going to do the exact same thing.
Oh. I was about to skip it, too. But,
Drooness is also going to have to sort out
so
his...
you can tell,
Oh, no.
just standard, like the differences between routing in standard and routing in blitz is pretty big when you have to think about these things, like the stray fairies.
Yeah.
Because in standard, it's basically what? A couple of checks. It's like, there's a small key chest, there's a map, a compass, there's the ice arrows chest, and there's Georg. That's simple.
Oh, what? He's just not going to do it?
He's resetting the room. So, if you reset the room, or...
Nope, he's just not going to do it.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy. What? What? Maybe he mispeaked it, but like, what, huh? This is GBT WAF, and you're not getting the gilded chest. Why? I'm going insane.
Yeah, it is. This is truly a seed.
What am I witnessing? All right. Pojo gets Great Bay Temple.
Oh, he's going back.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Must have weighed on the back of his mind.
Is there like a oh, he's just freezing it again. He's just.
Oh no.
What's the game plan here?
Oh, so if you do, setting up the green turnkey here means that he goes like when he goes back, he just has to.
He can just go straight to Georg. That's so true. Okay.
I just thought of that too.
That's really smart, actually.
Yeah, I was being a little bit clumsy here, but this was.
I've just never thought of that. That's a really great idea.
Yeah, it was on the back of my mind, but obviously it had to make its way up front, to be of use. So I started putting the pieces together for that after I said some of those things. But yeah, this is...
Alright, Drooness heading towards Georg now, and Pojo now. I think this is the first time we've actually seen anything north.
Yeah.
Drooness set this stuff up, of course, but he found the Great Bay Temple Wath.
Yeah, and the Great Bay Temple Wath, you just rush it,
Yeah, it takes priority for sure.
I mean... You could reasonably come back later for wards, so it's not like the worst thing.
I mean, you could, but just like, why would you skip it? I hate skipping it whenever I have Great Fairy Sword now.
I just hate ward.
I mean, that's true too.
Like, it's all those bubbles that make it annoying. Like...
Well, the thing is, like, we have Great Fairy Sword and Spin Attack Mastery, so you can almost, like...
Yeah, it's just getting that first hit in.
Yeah, trying to do the Great Fairy Sword jump slash is slightly annoying.
Like, with Bomb Bag and Explosives, it's generally not, like, the worst thing, because you just go for that, and then go for the... And then just use the Great Fairy Sword afterwards, if that makes it feel more comfortable. Like, if you keep... failing attempts with that, then it's still it's gonna be a bit slower than with the bomb bag.
Or you could be really cool and get the I think it's maybe 2 bombs, and then you can go for the phase 2 skip with the Great Fairy Sword jump slash.
Yeah.
I don't know if interesting Georg setup here. It is working out though for Drooness. Instead of just floating up and down.
There's double defense on, that was the Swamp Title Deed Handin.
I have no idea what was on the actual...
Yeah.
It might have been another scrub relocation? No, I mean... I wish I would have read what it was, but...
I think we'll get that on Drew's side.
Yeah, eventually.
But we are going to be getting the 3 checks in Lens Cave because we do have bombs and we do have our... I mean, it's just available now.
Yep.
Oh, that's one big chest. Well,
Or
it's a trade
small
item,
chest.
but it's still pretty good.
Honestly, it's not really what you want to see for Pojo at final hours in the cycle.
Oh, no. Yeah. And especially, like, Lens chest and it being just ocean title deed. Like, you're almost able to hand that in. Almost.
Yeah, we just need Garo or Gibdo, and we can actually turn in the Ocean Title Deed. It's not actually the worst thing to go back and grab, though. The Mountain Title Deed will be much more annoying.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Like, if you wanted to, you'd probably want to route in that with doing Wart, get that finished.
Yes. All right, let's see the land title deed turn in. Another one of the Great Bay Temple items.
Yep. No. So
it's looking like Mountain Title Deed or Wart, or somehow it is this Mirror Shield. I still don't know how it would be, but
yeah, because we kind of need Akana access and fire arrows.
Mirror Shield would have to lock like so much. Mirror Shield would have to lock lights.
It'd have to, yeah.
At the very minimum, Mirror Shield would have to lock lights.
Which means we'd have to find Goron Mask for Keg Castle, and we'd have to find Lens.
Well, lights could be in Stone Tower Temple, because we have Elegy from the grave.
Yeah.
And we can do 1 mask climb with the Zora mask.
Yeah, that's true too.
If it locks lights, I mean, like, it would also have to lock the Goron mask or fire arrows. And also Sonata. Like, it would have to lock a lot. But it's not out of the question, at least.
Yeah, it is. This is a truly interesting seed.
At this point, we're really looking for either Garo Gibdo or Goron. Garo Gibdo or Goron is really where I think this seed will finally open up.
Yeah, 100%.
Or I guess reopen.
We'll crack it open. Or even like fire arrows would give us something.
No, you can't do that, Pojo. You need. Oh, what? You can? I thought you had to leave a bush.
Nope. As long as you trigger the grass starting event with Keton Mask, it doesn't matter how many bushes there are.
Cool. All right. Well, we're getting our heart piece from Keaton on Pojo's side. I think we're finally going to get to see this couple's mask turn in.
It'll be a little bit, though, because 10 a.m. start.
We're on night 1, so we can just head right in.
Right. I didn't even notice.
That's exactly why Pojo decided to go night 1, so they could do the couple's mask here. And on Drooness' side, we're getting the Mirror Shield.
Yep.
It's going to feel so bad if this also ends up being Wart required in GBT.
Oh, 100%. Nope. Okay. That couple's mask was just for some extra cash.
So, what are we missing?
Well, I mean, Akana access, Goron mask.
Like, what checks do we have left?
Well, there's wards.
Right? It's like,
really just that, yeah.
Wart and...
Yeah, it's just mostly just warts.
It's a lot of wart. It's a lot of wart. I don't know if we have anything else, actually.
No, we don't, I think.
I think it's just wart. That's great. I'm really happy. Oh, no. We have Bremen's Mask and Straw Roof.
True.
Ranch. We have the ranch to go do.
Yeah, we have ranch.
We gotta do ranch.
I'm telling you, the ranch early play.
Ranch early play might win here. Early Goron Mask?
Early Goron Mask, potentially, yeah.
Like, it might just be on Straw Roof, and our runners could have gotten it at any point.
Yep.
But we're gonna be like 90 minutes in before they get it.
Like, I think Drew is in a better position for trying to get to it right now, because Pojo would have to do quite a bit of like pushing time forward.
I mean, it's not like Pojo has much left other than
True.
Ranch. Again, not.
And there's like wards.
Yeah, but I think you'd at this point, after committing to not doing Wart, you're gonna do Ranch before Wart.
Now, could you imagine if Wart was also required?
Ugh. That would also be so much fun for our runners. I think we still have, what is it, 1 Wath, 2 Foolishes left to find?
I believe so.
Because our Waths were Southern Swamp, Great Bay Temple, Termina Field. Did we have another one? I don't think we did. I think it's 2 and 2 actually.
It's Great Bay Coast.
Oh, Great Bay Coast.
Great Bay Temple, Termina Field,
and Southern Swamp.
and Southern Swamp.
Okay, so we're missing 1 Wath, 2 Foolish, and I think still 1 Sometimes Hint.
Yeah.
I have no idea what was on the scrub there.
I find that it's always a bit of a tricky read for that one.
Pojo is doing double times though, so
yeah, looks like he's going into Ranch.
Oh, you know what? We haven't seen. I don't think we've seen a Gorman race either.
True.
We haven't seen Gorman Bros.
We have not seen the Gorman Bros.
And Pojo still hasn't done P-Hat.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to Night of Day. Oh, that's not Ranch.
What?
I am
inverting. No, this is Ranch actually. What
Oh,
else would you invert for? But just not doing Gorman Bros race? Maybe?
a bit weird.
Yeah, right? Like, why not just go to day 3 at that point? What are you being on night 3 for? What's that gonna do for you? Now, will Drooness also join us in Ranch? They're
I
soaring.
think Drew is, gonna go into Ranch.
Heading back to Clocktown. I mean, if they wanted to make it day 3, it would have been perfect then. Maybe they're turning in the couples mask themselves?
No, they didn't do Deku Playground yet.
Oh, maybe they're doing Deku Playground then. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Deku
This
Playground
is
play.
a good time to do it right now.
We're still missing so many items. I mean, fire arrows, light arrows, Goron. Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah. But
Oh,
those
and
are,
Garo Gibdo.
yeah, and those are all like things that open up a lot of checks. Also, flashing lights warning on the right side of the screen.
So we know one of our items is definitely in Snowhead Temple. The other 3 are pretty up in the airs.
All right. Yep, that's the second
Great
copy.
Temple. Yep. All right, let's start seeing some of these other hints. I imagine Pojo here is gonna check Straw Roof and then do Bremen's Mask, or.
So we are going to see lemons.
Yes, most likely, unless Straw Roof is like Goron.
There's the other copy of the well-left chest hint.
Come on, give us some other Foolishes.
They're probably in Ikana. I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, there's still 3 hint stones here. We got a couple more chances.
Yeah.
Here's the couple's mask, and I think Drooness can actually turn that in right now. All right, I'm guessing the Straw Roof didn't have anything.
Oh my god.
Was that our
Second
repeated
copy.
laundry pool?
That was our second copy of Laundry Pool.
Maybe these last 2 won't be repeats, and hopefully.
Oh my goodness.
Like, that's all you can hope for, I guess.
At least we know that someone who went Ranch early would not have gotten Goron Mask.
Yeah, you would have had to come here with Bremens, if anything.
Oh, but we are getting lemons.
Coast? Repeated Coast Walk?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
Drooness now getting the silver rupee from
Yep.
Couple's Mask. Really full on that wallet. I think a couple 100 rupees there.
But we have one of the best checks in the game. Lemons.
Hooray!
Look at them. They're so cute.
They are. And Drooness is also now joining us over in the ranch. I don't think Drooness is going to do Gorman Bros Race either. Neither of our runners is doing Gorman Bros Race. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So we're either going to last check Wart or like second to last check Gorman Bros Race.
Yeah.
And that second to last check Gorman Bros Race is hilarious.
All right, Lemons. Let's see what they have. Truly the pride and joy of the ranch. But will they be the pride and joy of the seed? Oh my god! That is like the second seed in a row that I commentated where Goron Mask was on Lemons.
All right. Well, it wasn't Horse Race, and it might not be...
Wart.
It might not be Wart. Well, you know what? We might have to go back in for that mountain title deed, though.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That's
Well, it really just depends on how much this mirror shield locks. Like, if we find Fires and Lullaby, then, you know, we'll have to go back into GT.
Smithy 2 is dead. That's
a
the last
good
one.
hit. That's a huge one. We
That
don't have
is-
to re-grab the gold dust.
Yep.
And Pojo didn't get that.
But we are getting more lemons.
Lemons 2,
Lemons 2 Electric Boogaloo.
and we actually get to listen to it this time.
Yes.
Pojo's heading back to ranch now with the keg.
Oh my goodness. It's one of those seas where if you will get punished if you keep putting off ranch.
All right, so if we find Sonata here, that means we have to re-enter. We have to re-enter GBT, either for the mountain title deed or for Wart, because completion of Woodfall Temple will be logical access for the Mirror Shield,
Yeah.
and it will not have been healing locked.
Yep. I have a feeling that it would probably be Lullaby.
Well, even if this is, like, we have two chances for it, right? There's this, and there's the Goron baby. So the really specific, like, this would basically have to be in some combination of, like, Lullaby, Oath, Lullaby and Oath.
Lullaby and Oath, yeah.
Like, it would have to be Lullaby and Oath for us to not have to re-enter GBT. And Fires would, both Fires and Lights would have to be Mirror Shield locked.
Yep.
Basically, it really feels like how the rest of the seed would have to play out to not enter GBT is dipping Snowhead Temple to find Garo Gibdo, and then going into Stone Tower Temple to find with the Mirror Shield. It really feels like that's the only way the seed can play out if we don't have to re-enter GBT.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're going back in.
100%. But we will be finding out in just a little bit, as we are on the last two targets.
Up.
I think Drew still has the mountain title deed.
Oh, yeah, that's so true. So, at least on Drooness' side, we're going to be able to turn in the mountain
But
title
he's going to be doing the Goron song first.
It just makes sense. There's Lullaby.
Well,
yep.
there's Lullaby.
And so, if the Goron kid is Oath, then we might have to re-enter GBT. Or sorry.
Then we
If
don't
it's-
really have
yeah,
to
then-
worry too much about it.
If it's Oath, then we might not have to re-enter GBT.
But if it's Sonata, then we'll probably have to revisit the
Or at least Pojo will. Drooness might not have to with the mountain title you turn in.
yeah, because I believe he still has it from this cycle.
I think you're right, yeah.
I may be wrong, but
I don't see a reason why he would have reset since going to GBT. Oh,
no,
accidentally turning it
Ocarina,
in.
yeah. D-pad shenaniganry. Classic for N64 games.
Both of them heading to basically the same place. For
Oh
Sonata,
no!
GBT needs. There is something in GBT that is not the Mirror Shield.
Yep. So
and Drooness is immediately going back to turn in this mountain title deed. Will Pojo realize it and go back and re-enter GBT is the question.
yeah.
50-50 chance. It's either this mountain title deed or we're going back in for work.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they will realize it if it's not the mountain title deed.
Yeah, because if it's here, then it doesn't really matter too much. Because then the mirror shield is just kind of nice to have for a bit later.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, lights right
cool.
there.
Nice. That still means, though, I would say at this point, Drooness is probably ahead. Because Pojo, it has to re-enter GBT.
Yep. Because now we have confirmation that the mountain title deed is indeed Woth.
Indeed, yeah. And Pojo is going north. Like I said, you know, it's still pretty likely at this point that Garo Gibdo is, like this is a double dip in Snowhead Temple for Garo Gibdo.
Yeah.
It's pretty likely that that is the case.
Yeah. And looks like we are getting a treasure chest shop game here.
Makes a lot of sense.
Easy peak. I mean, you've got an excess of funds anyway, so. And there aren't a whole lot of things to buy in Termina.
You know, I guess, yeah, the reason Pojo's going, the reason we're seeing Pojo go into Snowhead Temple is because that Woth.
Yeah.
I almost wonder if the seed, like there's a chance the seed just finishes itself if we find both Garo Gibdo and fire arrows in Snowhead Temple. I would be kind of shocked if that was the case, but I mean, if that's not true, we could be looking at a really, like, another while before we end up finishing.
Oh, there's something in Punch Rock.
Okay.
And it is Mask of Truth.
All right, let's
Oh
go back
my God.
to ranch. Back to ranch, anyone?
Does this be horse race?
What? No, this is
Oh.
this is just using Epona to get over to get into Akana. Oh,
Yeah, but we still don't have Akana access. Oh, so not like for Kita, because
oh yeah. Very true.
almost forgot about that.
Big gilded chest on Captain Kita.
And it could easily just be fire arrows.
If it's fire arrows, that's the seed's done.
Yeah, basically.
When-
Except Drew would have to go and get powder keg.
I mean, yeah, Drew would have to go get the song, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like reset. I mean, like they would know the seed is done by that point, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Because there has to be an item in Snowhead Temple to be Woth.
Oh, speaking of which,
Maybe it's right here.
maybe it's right here.
Garo Gibdo or Fires is really what we're looking for the Woth from this area to be.
Kamaro mask, ambiguous.
I mean, we're gonna just keep searching. There's no reason to not. Oh, is there an angle there? That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. And it doesn't even matter which size it is. Yeah, there's a bit of an angle because you do have iframes when you are hookshotting, or more specifically when you're going across. This is not true for some other Zelda games, though. For the N64 titles, it is definitely the case, but not for the newer ones, where you can be hit out of hookshot state, or
Alright.
I guess claw shot state for most of them.
Captain Kita down. Let's see if this big gilded chest is the seed ender.
Or if it is the seed extender.
Spins hat, another ambiguous. Wizrobe almost defeated. Nicely done, Pojo. Song of Timing on Drooness' end makes a lot of sense. I hope they have some money left in the bank. They do have a lot on their person.
So I think, Pojo's got to do like the right side stuff because he did left side first.
Yep.
Up to fire arrows.
There's a couple things left in the center here.
Yeah.
I actually don't think this one that he's about to go to is even in logic without fire arrows, but we might as well check it, I guess.
No, it is because you can get Scarecrow Song.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because there's actually a Scarecrow in here.
Makes sense. Oh, what was that? What did we just get off Postman's hat? I have no idea. I mean, clearly it wasn't fires, and
yeah, because
I guess and was not Garo or Kid Go.
yeah.
Based on the trackers. So. Still on the hunt.
Yep. The curious case of the missing fire arrows and Ikana access.
Drooness really, why are we not peeking that chest? Why? Why are we not peeking it? What the heck? Pojo.
I think he might have forgotten.
He must have. You can roll peek it as Zora, or you can even peek it as Goron if you just walk into the wall enough.
Yeah.
I guess it's because you can't get up there, like, from that room, but...
You can get it up there from, like...
Yeah, you have to go around.
And Drew will be getting the powder keg, so he will be getting that,
Okay, I guess we're looking at either Kamaro Mask or... oh, no, wait, there's the switch down below, actually. That is not where he needed to drop, though.
Yeah. Well, thankfully... Voiding out in this game is so nice.
It is.
The only thing that kind of sucks is that I've been told at least that you're more likely to VC crash from that, but
I don't know. I've never experienced it, but
something here.
okay. I mean, yeah, there's still a couple more checks around in Snowy Temple.
Oh, well, that's not it.
Not that one though. Just
No.
a heart container. Yeah, we're really getting a lot of hearts in this one.
Yeah, very healthy seed.
Especially with Pojo's double defense. Nothing there, so Pojo...
We're still missing, I guess, 2 checks in logic.
Yep, the main room.
And
switch.
the switch down here, and then
And
the one that is... Oh, I think he's going back for this one, actually.
he is, yeah. He didn't peek it, but he's hook-shotting up to it now. And then I guess he'll drop down and do the Goron button to end the area.
Yeah. That's reasonable enough. Oh man, this pixel shot is so annoying.
It is, yeah. It's really finicky. You know, even though Drooness is behind, I almost still want to call Drooness ahead just because of the Mountain title deed being in GBT.
I mean, the light arrow's advantage is, oh, he's not getting the switch.
What? What? Pojo. Pojo. Unless he got it earlier, we missed it. But
It is also very much possible.
like after he got the one you can scarecrow up to, maybe he dropped down and got it then and then voided out. That's like most common, but
Yeah.
if he didn't get the switch one, that is now 2 chest fairies that he's just plain forgotten about.
To be fair, there aren't a whole lot of settings that, well, that a lot of people play that require chest fairies. Like, if you do all sanities, you get well acquainted with all the little secrets in the game.
All right, let's see if the Kamaro mask is the answer, though.
Yeah. Oh, that was a stone mask on the pillar. Okay.
All right, that's whatever, I guess. It's gonna be real awkward if this Kamaro mask is nothing.
Yeah,
Kinda have to
because
assume that it is.
all the extra time save from Pojo's side is going to start bleeding more.
I mean, it's all gonna get bled out from GBT, honestly.
Oh, 100%.
Like, it's hard.
I mean,
to
it was in at the very top. Like,
It's not the worst to get back to. Like, if we had to go all the way back to the land title deed,
oh
that
God,
would be killer.
that would be
but,
awful.
yeah, but luckily,
Oh,
there's Garo.
there it is.
There's Garo. Okay, so now it is a fire arrow hunt.
Oh, yay!
So much
Our
fun.
favorite.
Fire arrows can be basically anywhere. It's gonna be awesome. Hope you guys
I
ready
feel
for
like
another
we need
hour.
the 90s infomercial kind of background. And just like, with the voice and everything and all, like all the silliness of the of those kinds of infomercials, because that would be great, especially with like the classic filter. Just like fire arrow hunt can be yours too for $19.99.
Yes.
6 easy payments.
Ooh, we got the chest. I mean, we know this can't be anything, but
Oh.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fire arrows are our go mode.
It's
That's
probably
fire arrow locked.
like this probably is like
Express mail. I don't actually
No,
know if it can be anything else. I think it has to be. Oh,
no,
Moon's
Moon's tier.
Yeah, okay. I think the only other small gilded chest now is maybe the second bean. I can't remember how many beans we've seen, or the express mail.
Swamp title deed.
No, we found that.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we've seen the swamp title deed turn in already.
Right. I forgot.
All right, Pojo grabbing the big gilded chest in the punch rock, or that mask of truth.
The scary part is that could actually be now where it is.
I mean, listen, man, it could be anything at this point. We have all of STT. We have Shrine. We have, you know, I mean, we don't have Well yet. We need Gibdo still, but, you know.
It'll be funny.
Poa, Pamela, we have so much garbage.
And we can't even get the hint either for Oath, because...
like, the only thing we can hope for is we actually find these other foolish hints.
Yeah,
Or
I
maybe
mean,
we
it doesn't
find our
even matter
fifth
at this
wad.
point.
Well, no, if we get, like, a Stone Tower Temple foolish at this point,
That would be huge. Yeah. Of course, that would be going into Ikana, and Pojo will be getting that Postman's hat.
Okay, well, here's definitely the Switch chest.
Okay, yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, so...
So,
Pojo did do that. Doesn't
but
matter.
we know it's Kamaro at this point.
Yeah. We know it's Kamaro for Garo, and then fire arrows are somewhere.
Somewhere in this world.
We'll figure it out eventually, maybe.
Truly a way to go for like brackets here.
Yeah, I hate fire. I mean, like, I just hate these hunts in general, where it just really feels like luck in the end, how you end up routing it.
Could you imagine like doing this in combo rando with shared arrows and shared dins? Because you can actually have dins free goat, so you can just do this temple with Din's fire instead.
Makes sense. And again, still crucially, Pojo does not have the light arrows, and I don't think he realizes that it has to be in GBT, or something has to be in GBT, or else I think he would have gone back there a while ago.
Yeah.
Like, if these fire arrows just end up being in Shrine, Drooness is probably just going to take this one home.
Oh, 100%. It could just also be in Stone Tower Temple.
If they're an inverted Stone Tower Temple or just normal Stone Tower, Drooness is going to take it home too. Like, if they're in normal Stone Tower Temple, maybe we see Pojo have a chance at realizing that it's in GBT. But
if it's an inverted, he has to come back at some point. Otherwise, he's getting cooked.
He's got to realize. And please check the hint and check the gossip. Please, I need to see it.
I think that's what we're seeing. Oh my god.
Defeated Smithy 2 hit. I mean, at least Pojo doesn't have that one, but like, I would 100% be going to this hint stone in Upper Ikana.
Oh, 100%.
You have to.
Oh, almost be worth it to go back into Lens Cave for that ocean title deed for the hint.
Oh yeah, also the turn in. Yes.
Yeah, the turn in as well. It'd be worth it just like if we get like Stone Tower Temple Foolish, that is enormous as a hint.
Yeah, that would be huge. I mean, that would basically tell Pojo they're missing something.
And since Pojo does not have lights, this is just for the grotto. So.
All right, Drooness getting out of Snowhead Temple, gonna turn in that Kamaro's mask and start catching up with Pojo.
I'd say he actually has a pretty significant advantage with those lights, because that is a terrible spot to get them. Like,
Pojo was really extending that cycle, and it's just unfortunate that it ended up being on a title deed turn-in.
yeah.
They weren't able to extend enough.
Yeah.
Coming back to Coast, though. Oh, for Sewers.
Oh, yeah.
We're going into Sewers
Sewers
now.
is available, and it's not been hinted as anything yet, so it could have something.
Very true. Again, I'm still surprised. I really
It would not be
wish
for
we could,
Gibdo, though, because...
well.
because...
Well.
Can't be, though, because it's not Garo locked. And
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Kamaro.
Garo's off. Yes.
Oh my god.
Nice Razor Sword on the Moon Spear. Love it.
Fire arrow locked, by the way.
Big fan.
Oh, Drooness must have been gambling on thinking that this could be fire arrows here.
Yeah, there's a chance.
It's reasonable.
I mean, you might as well just get the check, you know? But we're going to get Garo's Mask here, and then we're going to enjoy our fun fire arrow hunt. It
Truly.
could just be PFS. You know, it could be anywhere.
Sewers would, yeah, be pretty awful to get back to.
Especially when Drooness has Shrine and all of Stone Tower Temple.
100%.
If it's going to be really a battle of when will Pojo go back to GBT, and then when will Drooness find fires, depending on where fires are.
Yeah. For all we know, Sewers could just be foolish, and we will never know.
Nope.
But I actually like the Garo mask more than the Gibdo mask for design. I just think it looks nicer.
I think that's fair. Alright, and it looks like Drooness is heading out east now. Will Pojo find the much-needed fire arrows in Sewers? Is the real question. Otherwise, Pojo might... Pojo will probably climb Stone Tower.
Yeah.
Or maybe do some of the upper Arcana checks.
Well, it's 2 left. 1 left, because that is a rupee. Oh my god, that is a small gilded, so...
So this has to be for Express Mail?
I think we already got that pretty early on.
I don't think we did. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah,
It's a
second
bean.
bean. I think you're right. I think
Yeah,
I think we did get
because we did get that. We just haven't gotten the cafe mask to hand it in.
Yeah.
By the way, we still don't have a lens.
Nope. Still, maybe we won't even find it.
Yeah, because at this point, it'd only be for Shiro
Yeah.
or for Darmani.
Yeah.
Because we do have healing.
Alright, Pojo is back in Upper Arcana. I really want him to check the Gossip Stone, but I imagine this is going to be Pohut.
Yeah, Pohut without light arrows for Meg is an experience.
Yes. We're getting the Gossip Stone.
Yep. And Goron Village Foolish Except Song, so that
Ocean Title D turn-in
is
nothing.
dead. Yeah.
Okay.
That is good info though.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to go back to Landscape. We won't have to reset just... Or, no, wait, I'm sorry. We didn't complete Snow Temple, so... We don't
But
have to go
also
back to
Foolish
Landscape.
Except Song also means that, yeah, we could have... That means that, yeah, we just get that Mirror Shield from Sonata.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was Sonata, and it's not for Captain Kita. Okay, Pojo is going to turn in the Postman's Hat now. We'll actually get to properly see what it was. It's not anything that we know of, though.
Oh, it's Bomb Shoes.
Just some bomb shoes. I don't...
You kind of need the fire arrows to...
Yeah, you need fire arrows for everything in Castle.
Yep.
So... Drooness not going the right way. I imagine we're seeing Pojo do the Stone Tower climb and or Pohut now.
Oh, wait. I thought it was the peak, but then it's like right where your fires from go.
Yep.
I think he just realized.
Yep.
I know that
so.
feeling all too well. Where it's like, you forget that you have like an item requirement. It's like, I'm going to rush in, and just it doesn't work out.
Yep.
I know that feeling all too well. It's happened to me in several different games.
Alrighty, Drooness now heading up to Stone Tower. I imagine as normal, we'll probably be seeing Stone Tower first and then inverted, and then if we need to, go back to normal Stone Tower.
Yeah.
And then we'll be heading back over to Shrine.
Does Drew still have a bean? Because I believe that got reset. So we'll have to get some new beans, some fresh.
Yeah, no beans for Drooness.
Because it doesn't even matter too much about the water, because we have storms.
Yep, but we need to go back for the bean, 100%.
100%.
You're not going to be missing out Stone Tower here. It's 3 checks for pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh, Pojo pulling out a bomb here?
Oh.
Interesting. That's weird that bombs work. That's really funny. That really trivializes the whole point of this fight, huh? The fact that you can just use bombs.
Well, I mean, it's the funny thing is it's still pretty easy to pick her out because she's always the one that spins first, the real one.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can miss the spin. Like if you're only looking at 2 of them, then you gotta figure out between the other 2 at least. But with bombs, you don't even have to try.
Yeah, it's true. Could you imagine Blast Mask, but like with instant recharge? I know that's more popular in like glitched races, because waiting 15 seconds between hovers would be extremely painful.
Alright, we're getting our first look into his Stone Tower Temple finally. Maybe we'll find something, but I wonder if Drooness is going to go back for the bean. Ideally, you would have done it already, so I am.
So the other time you could do this is after you beat inverted first.
That's true as well.
Because when you go back, it will auto-invert.
Yep.
Which means that it's a good time to put down the bean as well. Alright,
checking the uninverted chest.
Nothing
there. There's one more chest in this room that we can actually grab, and we're not doing it.
No, yeah, you gotta get a better angle for that.
No, you can stand right at that platform and turn around and shoot the sun switch with a light. You can
probably do it. He's probably gonna do it like on his way to Igor or something.
I mean, if you
there's
know
a lot of different.
If you know the correct bomb recoil flip, like, you never have to go back to that room. You have to see how he routes it, though. I mean, even if you don't know the bomb recoil flip, you don't necessarily need to go back. I just hope he remembers. He didn't just forget that chest actually exists. Alrighty, nothing in there. So nothing SDT just yet. Pojo heading back to GBT. Imagine fires are on board.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh, Pojo is in Zorhal. Re-picking up the something on Evan?
Evan was 50 rupees, and Igor is something big. Alright. A bottle.
Okay. 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 Grabbing the... What was this, Romani's mask?
Yeah.
I could have sworn soundcheck was dead. That's so weird to me that soundcheck is on in Blitz. That's true. Still not finding anything for Drooness STT. Not doing Wizro.
I think what he's doing is setting up the switch here, because while you could do that, if you have the opportunity to just do this area like this, it's not a bad thing here. Because it's on the way to Wizrobe. It's on the way to Wizrobe is basically what it is.
I mean, he should have done this before doing the maze then, because now he just has to go back through these 2 doors. He's not even doing Wizrobe.
Yeah.
He's just skipping Wizrobe.
Because with Wizrobe, you can even peek as well.
I guess you can peek it from normal Stone Tower Temple.
But the Wizrobe chest, you need to actually beat the Wizrobe to peek it.
I don't know why you're not doing Wizrobe. Come on.
Because it does let you see, I think it is map chest, and okay, this chest being dead is good.
I mean, there's still the other Igor.
Yeah, but you can at least dive your way there.
Oh yeah.
Or you can hop there if you're. I think there's a hop there. A setup for that. I don't recall.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think I've seen someone do that.
It's just that the reason you'll sometimes go the other way is because that chest up there, you can't do that. You have to go all the way around because it's locked from that side. And we are getting a sound check.
Yep. Sound check here. We'll have to see whether it is anything for Pojo.
Yeah, because when I do my custom stuff, it's basically like an animal orchestra. The chickens, the monkeys, the seagulls, all singing in unison. Sniffer. Sniffer.
Let's go. Definitely not required, but... Ice arrows on blue. Is this red?
It's red.
I'll believe it. Just do it right. Alright, we got Pojo double timing over to day 2 now. Oh, I mean, it's very clear that Drooness is taking the lead.
Yeah.
Just need to find the fire arrows to cement it in place, though. Pojo only now doing Honey and Darling.
Which is unfortunately dead.
Yep. We know it's nothing to do. Maybe it's on Horse Race.
Oh my god.
Imagine fires on Horse Race. Oh my god. The Sphere Zero check that neither of them did.
Oh my god, I know at least one other person that would not do that either.
Oh, that'll be so funny.
Oh my goodness. Easy.
I'm so ready for fire arrows on Horse Race. I'm so ready for it.
Giddy up. Oh my god, another bomb bag.
Let's go, another bomb bag.
We are not picking it up.
Twin mold now done for Drooness.
It's safe to say that that was bomb locked.
It's just a little bit. Alright, we really want to see Drooness grabbing a bean now, but I think they're actually going to do Shrine first before going back. I imagine that has to do with the fact that they hit a lot of chests for normal Stone Tower Temple and didn't find anything. Like no big gilded chests. So I imagine we'll be seeing Shrine.
Yeah, the Shrine is a safe play from here. Man, this seed was brutal.
Pojo finally heading back to Great Bay Temple.
We'll be getting those
the Mountain Title Deed.
hopefully, if it's on, if the fire arrows are on Wart, then I believe this is basically Pojo's game.
Yeah, if fire arrows are on Wart, it goes towards Pojo. Otherwise, it'll go towards. It most likely goes towards Drooness. Obviously, there's no guarantee the fire arrows are on Wart anymore because we know the mountain title deed already holds the lights. So.
Yep, which guarantees that at least it's off.
Yeah, that gives us the GBT waff.
Oh, that is so satisfying having the Great Fairy Sword for these fights, though.
Oh yeah, Great Fairy Sword Shrine, so good.
Makes it worth a dip at least if you get it.
Mm-hmm. I know whenever I'm like searching for my go mode item, I like doing these in the order of Dynalphos, then Garomaster, then Wizrobe, then Wart.
I usually go like Dynalphos, Wizrobe. I just do them in order.
Usually I'll do them in order if like I'm trying to find multiple items, but if I'm only going for one, I just want to do the faster ones first.
I wish that the soft lock here would be fixed.
Yeah,
because it's so annoying having to watch that cutscene.
It is.
Because I remember when I was originally, before I learned about this, I would get soft locked a couple times, and there's something here. But I would get it occasionally. It's like, oh no, it's not worth it. Oh no. Oh no. And it's so close to day 2 as well.
That's really good, honestly.
Yeah.
It's good to find it here and not like on day 3.
Yeah. It's just a little bit Monka-esque, just having that being potentially the fire arrows.
Yeah, Pojo's going for a real scuffed setup here for, really the no setup here for Goron Water Wheel. Just kind of winging it.
Based.
True.
Oh no.
It's not working out though.
It's unfortunate because it was real close too. Oh no.
Oh, another big Gilda chest. Will this be the fire arrows the Drooness needs for go mode?
Alright.
That's the real question.
It could be Gibdo too.
Nope.
Oh, no, it's even
Red
worse.
Potion bottle. Pojo is just not able to get down their scuffed setup.
Yeah, it's one of those days, eh?
Yeah, I mean, you know, no setup for Goron Water Wheel is a decision for sure.
Oh my god, I mean, as long as you kind of know where you gotta stand and, like, what's visual cue you're looking for, it's not, like, the absolute worst.
I mean, it's not the worst, but
It definitely...
you gotta do something reliable most of the time.
And besides, the setup is not wasting any time at all, because you gotta wait for, you know, the platform anyway. And nice.
Beautiful jump slash coming from Drooness.
And very
Wart
clean.
fight. Picture perfect Wart, really.
Yeah. Wart can be finicky, I would say.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the most appropriate term.
It's a good word for it. Alrighty. Will the last chest in Shrine be anything? I imagine.
Oh my god, the hopping.
No chest in Shrine. I mean, we got the All Knights Mask, so I imagine Drooness will be heading back to Clocktown for that. And
Yeah.
then maybe over to the Bean for Stone Tower chests.
Yeah, I can very much see that. Oh, horse race.
Oh, finally! Somebody's doing it!
2 hours in.
2-hour horse race! Yeah!
Let's go.
Let's go!
Oh my goodness.
2-hour horse race! And we're seeing GBT Wart. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh my god.
If it's fire arrows on this Wart...
It's Pojo's game.
No. Pojo might leave without grabbing the mountain titan.
True.
Pojo
You're
might
right.
just leave with fire arrows.
You're absolutely right. That'd be terrifying.
That would be so scary.
I didn't even consider that possibility.
Pojo would then have to triple dip.
Oh my god. You're right. But then when does Drew go back for that? Because that is not like Drew isolated that hard.
Oh yeah, Drew. I mean, it would take. That would be a last check for Drew.
Yeah.
On 100%.
Alrighty, come on. But I'm pretty happy with the seed. I mean, it required lemons.
We did have required lemons for Drooness. This is true. Is it horse race? Is it the Sphere Zero check we could have done 2 hours ago? Oh.
And
No.
nope,
Okay.
that's unfortunate. But at least we know that it's nothing.
Yeah.
That is the most important part.
And Pojo really struggling on wort.
Yeah.
Going for never mind. Going for the cycle.
For the stage 2 skip.
Yeah, that one.
That's nothing. Well,
It's nothing there. So just
huge
so
skip.
Fire arrows are somewhere.
Yeah. They're somewhere in this world. They're. Oh goodness.
They're definitely
Drew
somewhere.
has to wait, or has to do this.
That's fine.
I still need to practice the one-framers. I can get them buffered, but
I do twisted backflips.
I
I
can't
don't
do
bother
those.
with
I've
gainers.
never. I need to learn them, but
Not really. If you're gonna learn a normal gainer, you don't need to learn twisted backflips. You just need to know one
I just
of them.
can't seem to get the timing for like the one-framers without like no buffer.
All right, will it be on the All Knights mask?
All right, let's see.
Not the first one.
Not first story. Will Grandma be very dangerous with those fire arrows? Is Grandma cooking tonight?
I don't know.
Put that as a tentative yes.
I love Gibdo.
Oh my gosh.
Gibdo's so much fun here.
So, we gotta grab bugs. Because at least we can enter in from behind.
Yeah.
Because my seed against Yuso yesterday, we had to go forward into well.
Gotta love forward well.
Yeah, because it had the light arrows.
Pojo finally grabbing the light arrows for themselves, or grabbing the mountain title for the light arrows for themselves.
Now it is time to buy a bean.
Bean it is. Bean o'clock. We're doing Stone Tower. Not enough money.
Drew is broke.
I don't know if there's any money in these bushes. Okay. No,
Yeah, there is. There's usually money in bushes.
I don't know. Sometimes with those bushes, maybe you have to be addicted for it, but
I mean,
sometimes I don't get
the
money.
Minish love hiding money in things, and there's also that 50 rupees if you really wanted to. Like on the roof.
Yes.
So that will be light arrows for Pojo.
Yes. Oh, yep. Going all the way up to Stone Tower now for Drooness.
And yoink as we flip.
Heading on over to.
Oh my god.
Heading on over to the bean chests. Maybe this will finally be the fire arrows that we need to end this seed. Maybe.
Yeah. And the good news for Drew is if he finds it, he's already basically on last day. He just has to set it to last night. I mean, you'd still have to wait at the tower, because, I mean,
we have Snowhead Temple, and we have, Egos.
True.
So,
Oh, you
got
just...
2 chests.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Oh,
Convey
no.
for the letter to
The letter to Mama is available. No.
Tilted.
Oh, my God. Bait. Oh, no. The letter to Calf, like,
Where
the
is
letter...
the letter to Mama
Oh,
again?
God.
Right?
I don't remember. We got that so early.
Yeah, it was so early.
It was so early. Like, I don't even remember.
All right, Pojo now up in inverted Stone Tower for themselves, now doing the bean chests. About to grab this Kafe's mask while Drooness heads into normal Stone Tower.
Yep. Oh, good. I hope they wrote it down.
Right.
Because
you
I've
have to.
had a few seeds where she somehow managed to have the go mode item, and it is so bad. She's a crazy, crazy woman.
Alrighty, I imagine we'll be going forward here.
Yeah.
Kafe mask for Pojo. Gilded sword, or I guess razor sword for Pojo.
Yeah. not this.
Nope. We have another peak here, though. 2 chests beyond. Then we'll head over to the Igor. Still a good number of chests in normal Stone Tower Temple.
And
Oh, we got a big thing here. Will we get the fires?
No, the cursed tome! Oh my goodness, the cursed tome.
Oh yeah.
That took a while to find. There's not even all that much time lost left.
No, there really is. I don't know if there's gonna be any actually. I imagine that's nothing.
Well, yeah, that's actually junked in these settings.
No, I don't think it is. The only junked chests in STT are the ones you need to flip the dungeon for.
Oh yeah, it's scrubs. Oh wow!
There's the fires.
Oh my god, that is awful.
We're done.
We are out of here.
Go mode 209.
Jeez, this is rough.
All right, make sure to do your double times right here, Drooness. Nope. Okay.
You can do them like in econ. Oh,
Yep, he's going back in to do the double time.
well, double time. He only needs to do one.
Yep.
Then we just get out.
Oh, that was a really cool setup from Pojo. I've never seen that one before.
Swinging. I think that was. Oh, that was 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if you can ever get 3 out of 3.
Not with that attitude. I'm kidding.
We're actually going down Stone Tower manually. You know what? I guess you might as well. You gotta waste time anyways.
Yeah, very true. And I mean, you got a great fairy sword, and you got Razor sword. Yeah.
I mean, on Drooness' side, we've gilded, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still no FD to be found though, so we'll have to beat Majora the slightly normal way with Great Fairy.
Yep. It is now time to grab Oath, because if we don't get this now, we have to go endure a cutscene.
No, Oath cutscene actually not on for Blitz.
It's not on?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah. I've tried that one before.
Oh, it's unfortunate.
Oath cutscene, it does not exist for Blitz, fortunately. And Pojo is actually doing the Riz rope.
But we now know that it is nothing.
Yes. We know that fire arrows are in normal Stone Tower Temple. And it might be a bit before Pojo does it, depending on whether they want to do Shrine or normal Stone Tower Temple first.
Yeah. But at least from what it looks like right now, Drooness will be advancing.
Yep. So Drooness, this is really Drooness' game to lose. The winner of this will go on to play Vidya. And then I'm playing the winner of I Don't Know versus Yuso, which I think is already decided.
Oh, goodness.
Oh. That's so unlucky.
Oh, no, not that attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better run.
With only 4 hearts, too. At least a little bit dicey.
Alright, I think that's about it done now.
Back.
Yeah, that attack is so bad.
Alrighty.
It should be close now.
Yeah,
Nice.
Ego should be good. Good to go. Oath to Order secured. That is all the items that we need. Time to do the final dungeon. Snowhead Temple completion, and then go defeat Majora.
Yeah.
I think Pojo out of bombs, so has to do Igor
He's
with
out of
arrows.
like a lot of things.
Yeah, no magic either.
And out of arrows.
Oh no! Has to do it with bomb shoes. Oh, this is so scuffed.
Yeah. That is truly unfortunate.
Maybe Pojo can get back in this thing if like Drooness dies on Majora.
Yeah,
Has, like,
but
a really unlucky set of circumstances here, but you No, we're gonna. It's gonna. Drooness has a good couple minutes of time.
And realistically, you just go get healed. He has a lot of hearts to work with. You got Great Fairy Sword. I'm not exactly particularly worried.
No, I'm not either. But.
And especially now that he's at full health. And the hardest thing about Goat is getting that initial setup.
Yep, but it can be done. Mojo just trying to get enough arrows for the twin mold fight. Straight fairy sword.
So we'll probably be seeing Pixel Shot on Drooness' side as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's either you do Pixel Shot or you just take the normal shortcut with the normal fire arrow shortcut.
Or you'd use...
Oh, nope. Wrong cycle.
Yeah, because, there is actually a Scarecrow, which is intended to, to hook onto the Scarecrow and then hook onto that torch, but, yeah, unfortunately...
No Scarecrow song to be found.
At least not this cycle.
Nope.
And it doesn't carry over?
Not in these settings. Just hook shotting up. We're gonna shoot a fire arrow. We're gonna do one more cool trick, and then it's off to go. I don't know what time of day we're at right now, but...
We are at 10:30. We'll be at like 11 p.m.
Yeah, so probably have to wait around a little bit for the clock tower to open on up, but...
That's not a bad wait, though.
No.
You can actually use this time to, like, go get some resources if you really, feel like that's going to help them more. Plus, you're not exactly burning a whole lot of time doing that.
Nope. Going for the spin. Great Fairy Sword spin on the twin mold. Oh, I hate twin molds sometimes.
Yeah, it's
such a bully.
I'm just like to get in your face.
How dare you hit me whenever I'm trying to shoot you?
How dare you? Yeah, that's my personal space. You can't be doing that. I mean, just because you're not a human does not mean you can't just follow human laws, right?
Mojo just stared that one down.
He was lancing twin mold.
Jousted.
Ow.
Oh, that's unlucky.
We'll just have to do the Great Fairy Sword strat.
Yeah, bomb Great Fairy Sword. Or we're just gonna wait and reset it.
I feel it's much faster at this point just to...
We're going for attempt number 2. Run it back.
Because Great Fairy Sword does a pretty significant chunk of damage.
If you're not confident in the strat, though, then it's perfectly understandable.
That's fair. That's the strategy I learned, because I couldn't get the right angle for the bow setup.
Nicely done on the goat's second time around. Mojo's still on the struggle bus with Twin Mold here.
I think he has taken care of red at least, so it is just blue we gotta get. And there's a couple hits away, I believe, for that too.
There is Goat remains and just has to finish off Majora. And that'll be Drooness' win.
Oh. That was a good light arrow hit. Frog.
Twin Mold really not being cooperative.
Yeah.
I think both Twin Molds are still alive, actually.
No, the red one's dead. You can see the corpse.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Taking a really strange flight path then.
Yeah, they always have some weird flight patterns.
And didn't even have to wait outside the clock tower at all.
Yeah, he was looking at our friendly frogs.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it waited a little bit, but
He waited a little bit, but like
not by nearly as much as
I mean,
he could
he
have.
gave something for the crowd. Frogs.
Frogs.
Who doesn't love frogs?
Yeah, Pojo was really struggling with the Twin Mold this time around.
Yeah, they're not playing super nice.
No. Trying to re-pick up magic again, I assume, from this.
And arrows.
Oh, no, arrows? Has to finish it with the Great Fairy Sword?
Yeah, especially trying to do quick spins.
Oh, no. This is just rough. This is just unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not. It is just one of those days, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bad time for Pojo.
Ow! The knockback.
Alrighty, I mean, we are in Majora, though.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna trigger the mask scene here.
Get the masks going.
Oh my god.
There's no luck for Pojo with trying to get this spin slash using a
Because
keg.
it's so that he stops hitting the hook shot button.
Oh.
That is absolutely a smart play here.
All right, phase 1 done for Drooness.
There we go.
Twin
mold
finally
down.
done for Pojo. Phase 2 Majora for Drooness. I don't know. I mean, Pojo probably won't be getting fire arrows at this point.
No, not at this point, unfortunately. Because realistically, he's probably going to be doing like other checks first.
Well, I just don't think he has enough time.
Yeah.
I think even if he rushed it, Drooness would be able to beat Majora before then.
Yeah, because we're already on Incarnation. Pulling out the whips.
Phase 3 is upon us. Majora's ready.
And we're going back in. Oh, right. Yeah, there's arrows in the, near the beam chests. Easy. This should be going for the stun lock here.
Oh, it's like one jump sled.
Yeah,
or
it's
like
one.
Even.
Yeah, it's like one hit away.
Oh, the tops though.
Oh my god, the Beyblades. There we go. GG's.
And that will be it. Drooness winning against Pojo. Pojo knocked out of the tournament, unfortunately, and Drooness moving on to play against Vidya in the next round of the losers bracket. Gonna have him join us down here for some interview time.
Yeah.
Drooness gonna grab some water, but Pojo joining us.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Welcome in, Pojo. GG's. I don't know if it is either.
Neither.
I mean, I can't hear you, so. I don't know, but I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
I think Vidya's.
And the timers are still going.
Oh, that means that doesn't matter.
No.
The timer doesn't matter.
I
Come
know
on.
it's just shenaniganry afoot.
Someone turning on the headsets. Go ahead.
There
we
I am.
go.
I'm here.
Oh, there we
Yay.
go.
We're in.
Wait.
GG's, Drooness?
Am I in?
Yes.
Is it working for me?
Yes.
Okay, I can
We're
hear
all
myself.
good now. Everybody is in the headset space on the stream. GG's to both of you.
Yeah, GG's.
Thank you.
How you guys feeling after that one?
Not great.
Not great. Yeah, that's very understandable. This seed was rough. But one thing I am happy about is lemons.
Yeah.
Lemons having the Goron mask.
mask
That is the
party.
second seed in a row I commentated that had lemons with Goron mask.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Jeez. I have to keep that in mind. if you commentate our next one.
And Pojo, just so you are aware, fire arrows were in normal STT on in the room right before Gomez.
Yeah, when I entered STT, I entered ISTT rather.
Yeah.
I noticed a like a groan or something from the crowd. I'm like, probably shouldn't be here. Probably should go in the regular, but I also they could have been commenting on Drooness, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep going where I'm going. So at that point, it was obviously too late anyway. So
Yeah, the light arrows were in a really unfortunate spot for you, having to actually go back into GBT.
yeah,
to
remember
actually get them.
I didn't write down where the deed was, so I was
Oh.
like, where was that?
Yeah, that's
so-
understandable.
And then both of you ended up skipping Wart. I mean, you ended up going back
Yeah,
for it,
'cause-
but and then there was another chest in GBT that you just forgot to do. For
Biobaba.
killing the 4 Biobabas in that hallway.
Oh, I didn't do that?
No,
Yeah,
you
you
just
skipped
swam
right
right past it.
past.
And just
Oh, well.
skipped it.
This
It
didn't-
ended up being a
this didn't-
bow, but it didn't matter in
oh, well.
this scenario, but just wanted to bring it up so you knew.
Yeah.
And then on Drooness' side, yeah, getting that light arrow, huge.
Yeah.
Being able to turn that in on the same cycle that you actually get Goron, not having to double dip GBT for it, basically. And then, yeah, I mean, for most of the opener there, you guys were kind of just like one and the same because, it was pretty linear. You kind of had to go south, then go back to pick up the Zora mask in some order. Some minor ordering there, and then ended up both of you going west. It took both of you a really long time to end up going to ranch, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, it ended up being a blessing too because then you were able to get Goron mask when you went. Because otherwise you'd have to. It'd be a very long time and probably a last location for those poor lemons.
Yeah.
that hint distribution was really something, though. I think we were still missing one
One
waft
foolish.
and one foolish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only remember ever seeing one foolish.
Yeah, I only remember Laundry Pool. So
There
So
Yeah.
that was Goron Village,
Oh, yeah,
Foolish.
Goron
except
Village. Yeah, I
Song.
found that late.
Oh.
Yeah.
It
that's
was
right.
in Upper Ikana.
Upper
above
Ikana.
Buffalo
Okay.
Hut, yeah.
Yeah. As I was floundering around trying to find something.
The only useful thing at that point that it gives you is the info that
The
you don't need the ocean title
deed.
deed.
Yeah. Because I was thinking about. I was like, as I soared away from Goron Village after getting the song, I'm like, I should have gone to grab that deed. It's like, oh, at least I saved time there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty good race, all things considered. You get to go on to play against Vidya. Any thoughts about that?
Pretty easy win, I think.
Oh,
Fighting
damn.
words there.
He's not even paying attention.
Oh, that is something.
All right. Well, anyone else have anything to say?
No?
Nope.
All right. Well, GG's again. Thanks for commentating with me. And thank you to, I think Other Section was tracking during that race. So thank you to them. Thank you both of our runners for being on Restream. And thank you to both SGL for hosting Majora's Mask and for the various communities that have provided a lot of the equipment for the event. So without further ado, I think that's all we have to say here. And we'll see you around. Have a good one.
Bye.